got you, Dexter. Ha ha, I get you. Hee hee hee. Alright, welcome back to Shipwrecked. You don't want to play Shipwrecked, Dexter? You want to watch this? Let's see, what island? Oh, we ain't found no islands yet. What? Hey viewer, how are you? What's up, Dexter? Oh, there you go. Sorry, buddy. Alright, there you go. You got your nap time. You ready for nap? Alright, buddy. Oh, the seas be so lonely out here on the wide open sea. They be so lonely, but nautical yet. Hey, Tough Cookie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Today we're playing Shipwreck for a little while. We'll be sailing the seven seas of lonesome waves. Oh, we were getting a bit worried. We couldn't find a stick anywhere. Oh, we was worried. We was worried. One more stick. We need a hammer. Not to mention pieces of gold. At least we won't starve. I smell an island this way. Maybe some coffee beans. Alright, buddy, I appreciate you watching. I really do appreciate it. Later, I'm going to be doing some Don't Starve Together. Today, I'm just hanging out with a little bit of Shipwrecked. Thanks, Tough Cookie. We appreciate your viewership. And please subscribe if you haven't already. You get notifications and all that good stuff. Oh, these islands suck. Better find some better islands. These guys have no kind of resources. Point me that direction, seagull. I know there's an island there, but I don't want that island. I hope this island's good. I hope there's an island at all. It might just be shallow water. Oh no. Yay! Monkey Island, probably. Doubloons, thank you. Yep, Monkey Island. Hello, you. Woohoo! Alright, thank you, thank you. Always good to find that on the island. Well, it looks like we may have found home island. Nope, nope, nope. Barracuda Island. Barracuda. Oh, Barracuda. Alright, now we got some lava. We got some heat source. We're not gonna freeze. Let's unlock some characters. Maybe we'll find some cool characters. Running around. Beefalo! Alright, we got our water beefs. Hey, water beefs. Welcome, chat rats. How are you guys today? So good to see you back in action. Sorry, viewers, there's nobody related to me in my stream. They're just unimaginative, crazy people. So don't let them confuse you if you don't understand. They're just griefing and trying to troll my stream. They're not related to me in any physical or non-physical way. They just don't have an imagination, so they can't think of a cool name like Wayfaring Walrus. See, Quake, you keep talking like you're the same person. I'm referring to someone else's. I even say someone else's name, and you think I'm referring to you. And then you call me names? You're funny. You're so funny. Alright, this is Shipwreck, guys. If you don't know, if you've never played it, or if you've never seen any of its incarnations. Yeah, Fat Cabbage used to be a great viewer too. They used to have a great handle too. I like them. Yeah, and then they changed their name, and then you guys started changing your name to my name and saying that you're my dead relatives. You're just rude, crude, and, you know, partly lascivious. But you can continue, doesn't hurt my feelings. Everybody in my stream, by now you should know that unfortunately my parents were old when they had me. They were in the baby boomers. My siblings are baby boomers. And I'm a Generation X kid, the last of my parents' line. But they know that because they have been watching for so long that now they're using it. They're trying to use it against me, but they can't. They can't use it against me. Doesn't hurt my feelings. My parents were great. They lived their lives. They had a great time. They were good people. And they were wholesome, moral, and just. One fought for the country, and the other one helped build the country. So, my mom was one of the very first ladies to ever work on a construction site. That's right, even more fuel for you griefers. My mom was a tough lady. And my dad fought in Vietnam. They all know this, so they're going to try and use this information against me, but they can't hurt me. I'm not some weak, little-minded, little immature person that gets their feelings hurt by people making up stories and BS. And you're not my father, Because if you were my father, you sure as heck would have to put my name in your name. You would have your own name. And Charles was my father's first name. He never went by that name. It was also my grandfather's, my great-grandfather's, and my grandfather's before him. That's right, I am a long line of Charleses. So if you don't know, get it straight, griefer. My father was never went by his first name. He went by his middle name. And you don't know his middle name, you never will. Bet you can't even guess. So, sorry viewers, there is nobody in my stream that is my bio parent or not. They're not here. Sorry, and if you were my bio dad, you wouldn't even use my name. We're going around here to see the beefs. Gonna go see the water beefs. Hey, beefs. Yeah, I'm well aware of American standards. Very well aware of American standards. Yep. And guess what? So is yours. You're the idiot trying to pretend to be me. Get your own life. Nope. Nope. Never be able to guess my father's middle name. Because if you were related and knew me, it would be easy to guess because I've said it before. Nope. Nope. Sorry guys, I'm not Hitler. I was born in America. I'm not a Nazi. Hitler wasn't a Nazi until he created the Nazi Party. Did he create the Nazi Party, or was he just the leader of the Nazi Party? You know, I'm not really up on my German history. I've really just never really learned all of their history. Sorry, so I don't know. Can't tell ya. It's alright, Cosmic. It's gonna be okay. It's alright, Harry the Hat. Don't worry, too. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I won't lose sleep over it. I hope you don't either. But I don't lie, guys, so if I tell you something, it's more than likely true. And you guys have been pushing my buttons to see how well my truth holds. But you don't know me, buddy. I don't lie, cheat, or steal. So don't judge me by your standards. Charbender has his own personal standard. No, I can't apologize because I don't think, first, it's a male. First, it's none of your business. Second, if Harry and I have any beefs, any problems, it's between Harry and I, not you. It's none of your business. Supposedly they're your friend and you don't even know anything about your friend. I know more about your friend because they were my friend. And they still are my friend, but right now, they're in hot water. For calling me names, just like you do, Quake. Just like you do. You guys keep thinking you're going to be rude, crude, and lascivious in my stream, and you're not going to have any consequences. But you're reported daily. That's right. Yeah, right. That's funny. That's a good one, Fat Cabbage. You're getting better at it. That's cute. I like that. Dexter is sleepy right beside me. He's comfortable. He's taking his nap. Hey, Dexter. Oh, he stirred because he heard me say his name. You're sick. You sick, twisted buffoon. He actually is, because yeah, he needs a girlfriend. But my roommate cannot have another dog. He says he wants a cat. I don't know. I don't know about a cat. I like cats, but they're a lot of work. Grooming and taking care of them. Yep, because when I take care of an animal, I take care of all of it. Not just the fun parts. Not just the fun parts. I know, I really, yeah, I like that picture that your friend drew you wayfaring. I think I'm going to use that as my template for my griefing trophy of the year. The most grief I've gotten in 1 year. I'm going to give out that trophy, and right now you're in the running. Yeah, if you don't mind wayfaring, if you tell me I shouldn't. You tell me I shouldn't if you think that would be disrespectful, but I think it would be like an homage to your friend that drew you that picture, and an homage to you being the very first gold star winner of the Trophy of the Month award. Because you guys are just great. I think it's hilarious, but I just wish you wouldn't swear or use profanity. I mean, you've got to know more words than those 4 words. Other than that, yeah, as long as you don't impersonate my dead relatives, other than that, I don't care. You guys can pretty much say anything you want to say. I just don't want to hear profanity. It's just offensive. And it doesn't even do anything. It doesn't even add anything to the conversation. Yeah. Other than that, I don't care what you guys do. I just don't particularly care for profanity if I can help it. I don't use it. In my personal life, yeah, I might, you know, but I've worked in the public for 30 years. I would never, in all my dreams, say some of the things you guys say. And yeah, I know it's no longer censored on TV, and it's become commonplace for all those words. But still, to me, it should be beneath you. You shouldn't be trashy. I mean, you know, some people like to be trashy, but to me, yeah, it's just a waste. It's just a waste of mental space. What words you want to know? What words would you like me to share? You got a picture that resembles you? Ah, that's funny. Hey, what's up, Nebula Fire? What's up, buddy? Oh, I get jokes. I get jokes. I just don't get profanity, and I don't get obscure references that, you know, have no bearing on pop culture or anything currently today, Quake. You moonlight as a pirate. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Good, Cosmic. Hey, how much did that cost you to get a new handle? Is it free to change your handle at will? Quackless? You never did like Quake. I'm sorry, Quackless. You never expelled it out. You never spelled it out phonetically. If you spell it out phonetically, I will do my best to say it right. Or you can join my game and say it for me if you're not too scared. But you can't join this game. This game is not a joinable game. It's a single player game. Yeah. It's been open to you for how long now? And every time you join the game, it's always some excuse, always some reason. Charbender did something. Charbender rolled it back because I got grief. Even though, you know, I told you that. It's always somebody else's fault. That's pretty normal. I don't have to overreach, guys. It's broadcasted live and posted in my stream. You can go back and watch it verbatim. It's live. How can I lie about it? It's all right there. Sorry, guys. It's all right there. Live, posted to the world. That's funny. Oh, that's so hilarious. Sorry guys, my dog cannot even read. I've tried to teach him how to read, but it's not going so well. He doesn't even like to watch TV, so much less he's not going to sit here and chat with you dudes. Yeah, you're noobs at the griefing game if this is your best shots here. This is your best shots. Good luck. That's hilarious. Ooh, let's get better and better with time. Yeah, outright griefing is not how you get the award, guys. You got to be inventive. You've actually got to go to my stream and watch it, and then make comments. And you can't make a comment if you don't watch it. So if it has no bearing, and if I can tell you didn't really watch it, then yeah, then I know you really didn't grief. You're just pretending to grief. There's always a way around it, guys. I can see what you're doing. You better believe that's right. That's why so far Wayfaring has the best grief of the month. Sorry guys, you just suck. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. Making a different handle and switch it up. That's not how you get the award, guys. That is not how you get the award. No, I thought I had a raft. Did I lose my raft? Oh, must have sank. I do understand the difference. I was there whenever the term was thought of, so I do know you're griefing. And you're trolling when you pop into my game, and right now you guys are trolling my stream, pretending to be people you're not. Yep. I do understand the definition, buddy. I was there when it was thought of. I was there when D&D was played. I was there back in the day when the first troll was invented. Silly. You better learn your gaming history. You better go back and learn where the term originated. In the gaming community, anyway. If not, you're still a noob. That's right. You're way too green to have an impact on my psyche. Way too green. Oh, great. Now you guys are really being lascivious. Rude, crude, lascivious. What's next? Please, you have no chance of ever getting me. That's funny. You wish. You wish. Yeah, if you're talking about banging me, I don't think you're very straight. If that's your label, buddy, I think you really gotta grow up. That's hilarious. I like pushing people's buttons. That makes them chat in my chat. I like it. Keep on with your sensibilities. That's cute. Hey, you can't get me. Please. You wouldn't have a chance under this sun. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. And according to Quack, she's lesbian now after seeing my picture yesterday. So you don't have a chance there either, buddy. You are out of luck all the way around. I'm no lesbian, buddy. That's funny. I'm sorry, gamers. I'm not gay, straight, or bi. That's your small-minded labels. I'm a human. And if you're any of those labels, you're lying to yourself. That's funny. Oh, that's hilarious. That's just labels so small-minded people can understand their sexuality. Sorry, gamer. You don't know what you're talking about. Ask Freud. Ask Freud. Go read Freud's book. Go read Freud's book. He's got a few of them. Good luck finding the one I'm talking about. Well, that's your choice, buddy. If you want to label yourself as that, great, man. That's great. Just stop talking junk about everybody else. Who cares about what they do in the bedroom? I don't care what you do in the bedroom. That's your business. Why do you keep trying to spread your business over this channel? Who cares what you do in your bedroom, buddy? I don't care. It's none of my business. And I sure as heck don't want to know about it. Who cares, man? No, now you're pretending to be my dog. No. My dog has his own Facebook. Yeah. And you ain't him. No, wait, not this dog, my last dog. I may have deleted it. But yeah, guys, sorry, Dexter is not speaking English in my stream. I don't have the what you call it on him today. I don't have the translator on Dexter. Yes, it is. Yeah, Neb, unfortunately it is. Hate to tell you that, buddy, but if anybody classifies you as anything, or you classify yourself as something, that's the definition of a label, buddy. Keep it rolling. That's right. Gotta get off this island before we lose our shorts. Yeah, please don't be saying profanity in my stream, guys. That's the only thing I ask. Anything else you want to say, keep it in English, so all my English-speaking people can understand. They may not be well-versed as we are with multiple languages. So please, whatever you say, keep it clean. And please don't be using certain terms like that. If that's your party, if that is your political party, good for you, buddy. Just keep your nonsense out of my stream. Sex, drugs, rock and roll, politics, and religion is well known in Charbender's world to be nothing I want to hear about. And you guys keep talking about sex, drugs, rock and roll, and religion, and politics, and I'll just keep on getting my friends to keep on doing what they need to do to get you out of my stream. Don't want to hear about your made up stuff. Don't want to hear about it. Thought's great. You can make up a raisin and you can follow the raisin if you want to, but I remember the great. I remember the great. No, only whenever you bring it up. Only when you bring it up. Only when you bring it up because you have nothing better to talk about. You can't talk about the game. Because obviously you have no information to share about the game. You keep saying you do, but yet you don't share anything in my stream. You don't share anything with anybody else in the stream except spouting, spewing, vulgar nonsense. But it's okay. You're entitled to your freedom of speech. I just wish you would clean it up. Because your rights to freedom of speech end whenever you dissuade my rights not to hear your profanity. And if you can't not be vulgar, then you're going to hear my opinion about it. Because I don't want to hear about your silly, silly thoughts and your silly aspirations. If you're not intelligent enough to know the truth, you don't want to hear the truth, that is your business. You stop talking trash in my stream, you won't have to hear my trash about it. I don't need to. It's not about what my law of my land says. It's the law of Charbender. I don't want to hear your rude, crude, lascivious acts. You talking trash. I don't want to hear it. I don't need to hear it to know that you're an idiot. Because you're an idiot if you have to use profanity. It's just idiocy. Idiocy in its rarest form. You can't think of any other, adjectives, expletives, or whatever. Just aren't going to work. Not my fault you're not intelligent. Not my fault at all. Don't blame me for your insecurities. Don't blame me for your unintelligible comments. If you're not smart enough to come up with a different word or use an adjective other than profanity, that's not my fault. Don't blame me for your idiocy. Don't blame me for your inability to remember vocabulary and recall it on command. No, unfortunately, you see, whenever you say a bad word, okay, scientists have proven that, okay, Ned, check this out. If you get hurt, all right, somebody comes up and hurts you, they punch you in the arm and you say a bad word, it releases a, what is it called? Glycogen? It's some kind of crazy word, but anyway, your brain releases a chemical that makes you feel better instantly. But if you don't get injured, you don't get the same brain release. You get the reverse effect. So, if you're cursing for no reason, you know how sometimes you curse when somebody stomps your toe and it's reflex? That releases a chemical in your brain that allows you to instantly not feel the pain. But, if you release those words with no pain, you get the opposite effect. You get a different type of endorphin. And that has a negative effect on your brain chemistry. Because your brain cannot reabsorb, because there are no beta blockers to ignore, because you're not in pain, your pain receptors absorb it too quickly. And that creates another brain chemical that is detrimental to your health. So if you're negative, there's a reason people get depressed. Because if that wasn't the case, you would never get depressed, and you wouldn't have the psychological trauma of someone accusing you and abusing you. And it also happens whenever you hear someone else curse at you. When you hear those same expletives, you get the same negative side effect. It damages your psyche. Maybe only a small amount, maybe a lot, I don't know. I didn't finish reading to get all the, you know, point milligrams of whatever. But it's common knowledge. You can look it up, guys. But it's true. I mean, it's just true. I don't need to be Dr. Phil. There's already one of those. But I'm just telling you the truth, Neb. And unfortunately, I mean, yeah, I can see, you know, wanting to, you know, use the words, you know, when somebody actually stomps your toe or, you know, does something bad. But, I mean, you know, really, what real, you know, what benefit do you get in the long run? It's only a second or two of benefit. Then you beta block the pain receptors. Then your brain, you know, your brain has to compensate to fix those beta blocks. So then, you know, really, what is the point? You know, because you're not creating any type of, you know, physical help to yourself. You're just, you know, you're just not. I mean, it doesn't happen. So in the long run, it's just, you know, it's just more detrimental to your health than it is positive. And yeah, it's fun to hear words and it's fun to hear all that stuff, but truthfully, when it comes down to it, Nebula, it doesn't do anything for you. Okay, maybe it's not called beta blocker, maybe it's a pain recepting blocker, but what, you get the point. Yeah, pain receptors and beta blockers do block the pain receptors in your brain. Don't sit here and try to wait. Don't sit here and try to tell me what I know. Oh, my aching rear. Oh, my aching rear. You don't know anything about neuroscience. Okay, never mind, you guys. You can go look it up. Google it. Don't Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is all about how people feel and think about it. It's got nothing to do with your emotions. Honesty is why they say truth. What sometimes hurts. Because it's not always about how you feel or think. The truth is the truth. No matter what you feel about it. See ya, Hammer. And it's cool if you guys don't know. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Ooh, awesome. It's your major. What are you minoring in? Griefing? Then you should know about this. Then you should know. What's it called? What's the receptor blocker that's in your neural net that in your neurological makeup that blocks your pain receptors? Quick, what is it? What is it, Quack? What is it, Quack Lasso? You know, if you're majoring in it, you got a textbook right there. I haven't seen a textbook for 10 years on the subject. But I've read some magazines and some other stuff to keep up on what I learned. No, I'm not either. You don't have any idea. You're supposed to know something. Yo, wait, you haven't got to that. Wait, you haven't gotten to that chapter yet. You haven't graduated. Wait, I'm gonna laugh in about 6 months when you finally get to that, and they actually tell you I'm right. Like my teacher, when she told me the Apple computer wasn't just a glorified, wasn't just a glorified calculator, and I laughed at her the next week when she finally got the book in to say the very first Apple computer that was brought to our classroom was just a glorified calculator that was adding up zeros and ones. I laughed at her too, Quake. You'll see it if you get that lucky to graduate. If you get that lucky. You'll learn what receptors are one day. If you don't know. Yeah, you're not my boyfriend, sweetie. I don't have any boyfriends. Nope. I have lovers because I'm an adult. If I have one. Which is none of your business if I do or don't. an adult, guys. I'm not gonna parlay into your bushway. Just go on, move along. Move along, move along, move along. You ain't nothing or nobody to me. But it's cool, it's cool. I'll be happy to share my knowledge. But it is up to you to believe it or not. Don't really care. Bourgeoisie. Yeah, I just think, you know, Neb, to me, you know, it's just kind of, I mean, what do you need it for? I mean, I can see if you're a rapper, you know, or something like that, maybe, you know, I can see putting it in your song or your music. Now, look, hey, K-Flay is one of my favorite artists. K-Flay has one of the dirtiest mouths I know in music right now. It's outside of most rappers. But I'm just saying, like, if you've ever heard K-Flay's music, I mean, she's talking about puking and cursing and effing this and effing that. I like her music. Now, do I wish she wouldn't use so much profanity? True. I do wish she wouldn't use as much profanity as she does. But truthfully, I still like her music. I still listen to it. I mean, you know, she's still on my Facebook. I mean, I still listen to it on my YouTube channel. I also subscribe to her. But, you know, K-Flay is awesome in my book. Not because but she doesn't curse because she has to curse. You know, she's using it in an artistic way to, you know, to get people to realize that what she says has merit. She's not using it so that, you know, just for the sake of griefing somebody. You know, it's like running up to an old lady and cussing her out because she bumped your car. I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, what are you really going to achieve, you know? I mean, really. Now, K-Flay is one of my favorite artists right now. But, you know, she has a dirty mouth. I mean, she just talks mess. She says all kinds of expletives. She says all kinds of junk. But, you know, that's just what she does. I mean, it's part of her persona. It's part of her thing, you know. But I'm not gonna begrudge her for that. I mean, but to me, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. But that's my opinion, you know. I mean, like I said, all opinions are your own or someone else's. You know, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, I'm gonna be trapped out here. What's that? Oh, wait a minute, I didn't see. Oh, I didn't see it. A beta blocker. Oh, that might be a food thing too, because I also did some stuff with hunger and stuff like that. But no, beta blockers are in the brain. What am I? Don't sit here and try to shake my tree. It's okay if you want to. But there's more than one beta blocker too as well. You have multiple receptors, multiple blockings, multiple blocks. Ah, that's right. That's possible. Yeah, true. But it still has something to do, right? Oh, yeah, very true. I don't know. There's more than one receptacle. More than one receptor. I don't know. It's your brain blockers. Whatever. I don't know the actual term. It's not offhand. I have to go look it up. Let me go Google it like I asked you to go do. Wrong. But you get the gist of what I was saying. You understand what I was trying to accomplish with what I was saying. There's still neural blockers in your brain that is... I saw my Facebook. You can go look at that. Yeah. So then you can't answer my question. Okay, what is the receptor blocker in the brain that you get? You should know this. If you pass your classes, it's 101. There are blockers that block your brain, and you get an endorphin. What's the endorphin called? Whenever you say an expletive when you're in pain. And then what's the other blocker that you get when you don't? When you just say it for no reason, just for fun. It makes you feel good. It's still another, I mean, it's still another endorphin, but there's multiple names for different brain chemistry. I don't know it all. I don't know it all by heart. I didn't memorize it. Like I said, it wasn't my case study. Yeah, it's kind of like that, Cosmic, Harry. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's like when you get a nervous condition, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that's why people, you know, because they're constantly berating their brain with all these chemicals, and that's why they have these problems. Now, some people just don't have the ability. You know, some people are born with neurological conditions where they just they don't have a conscience, or they don't have, you know, all of these other things that most people do to, you know, to keep from doing certain behaviors repeatedly. I don't know what all the sweet. So I don't really know what all the names are. Like I said, it wasn't my full case study, because I majored in school and minored, and then I had a bulk of study. So, you know, all three were different in my case, because I wasn't sure, you know, which I wanted to do. And then, you know, once they told me, you know, how many years I would have to study to be a doctor, I was like, no, I'm not wasting my life. To me, no. By the time you're 35, before you graduate, if you do what I wanted to do, you know, you're 35, and then you only get to work 10, 15 years somewhere. Nah. Nope, not for me. Of course, you know, in 10 or 15 years, you can't amass a good amount of wealth if you're a crooked doctor, but, you know, doctors in my country aren't on my list of favorite people. We have a problem in America with our healthcare system. Obama did some few little things to start helping it out, you know, but this president is not interested in helping America at all. He's just interested in helping himself. So that's what bullies do best. So, you know, yeah, I would never in all my years go and work for the healthcare system the way it is now. Nope. I never roll back in life, buddy. I always move forward. Never had to go back home to mommy and daddy. Not there's anything wrong with that, but I mean, if that's what you need to do, I'm glad they were there to help you. But I just, you know, I was fortunate enough in life. I never needed help from my parents or friends. You know, my friends still, I have a few friends that did help me out in life. But, you know, I mean, like I say, I just never really, you know, I help them too. So, I mean, that's just what you do with life. But never had to roll it back, buddy. And yes, Harry, even though I said I wasn't going to talk to you anymore today, I'm talking to you. Oh, I'm not just a barber. I hold 4 licenses. I'm a barber, cosmetologist, makeup artist. Oh, let's see, artist. Oh, let's see, I have an art degree. Oh, let's see, I have a political science degree. Oh, let's see, what else do I have? Oh, let's compare papers. You want to play that game? We can compare papers. What about you, Harry? What do you have? What do you have? Oh, did you minor in history, and did you major in music, and did you major in art, and did you also have all these other things. So what? So what? You're sitting here trying to compete with Charbender. You can't compete with me. You weren't there in school with me. You weren't running along beside me, competing with me in school. You can't do it now. It's over. I've learned my stuff. I've moved on. I've enjoyed my life. And now I'm relaxing, playing video games and sharing it to the world. No, but you know, I was one semester. I was originally one of my first mainstream jobs. I was actually a mortician's assistant. I almost got my FDL here in Florida, but yeah, it wasn't my thing. I just couldn't see myself working on cadavers all day. But yeah, I've embalmed a few people. Yep, morbidly, I know. I've sewn some mouths shut, I've embalmed some people, I've buried like 3,000 people. Yep. Didn't know that about Charbender, did you? No. Nope. Ha! Now you griefers have some more fuel for the fire. Charbender used to work in a mortician's office. But that's back when I was 18. That was a long time ago. And I almost got my Florida license to do it. I almost went to college. My boss said he was going to pay my way, but I was like, no, I don't let anybody pay my way. And he's like, are you crazy? I'm giving you a scholarship. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. But I wouldn't want you to waste your money because I'm already licensed to do it as an assistant. I don't need to do it full time. I know I'm really good at it because, see, I already had my makeup degree. I was already a cosmetologist and a barber. So I could already do half the work legally. But then, you know, you need, in some states, you need certifications to do certain things. But as long as you're an assistant and you have a mentor, you can work, you know, indefinitely, I think. Well, that was the way it was back then. I don't know how it is now. Like I said, I haven't done that in like 20 years. But, yep, that was a part-time job that I could have made into a career. Because like I said, once you know basic medical, once you know basics, you know, you can do all that stuff. Let's see, we've got to build a better boat and start going out and exploring this world. They're wanting to know your astrological sign. Charbender's a Capricorn. What about you, Quacklassa? I bet you're a Leo. Something tells me you're either a Leo or a Cancer, because Leos and Cancers and I always bump heads. But that's just my guess. You're a Sagittarius. Year of the Fire Dragon. You mean Year of the Dragon? What are you talking about? You are not my boyfriend. Sorry about your luck. Chinese zodiac or Eastern? The dragon. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know about the fire dragon. Maybe the year of the dragon. Because I am the year of the rat. That's why my chat rats are called chat rats. Because I was born in the year of the rat. Maybe that's why nobody likes me. If they think rats are gross. It's okay, I won't nibble that much. I just nibbles on cheese. The year of the rat. Cool, the year of the pig. Well, if I'm a Gen Xer, that would be about right. Year of the pig, that's cool. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Harry. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think they're linked to the month and the calendar of the year that you were born. And they say, just like in America, we have, ours is a little different in America than the Asian communities. They believe, you know, well, of course, they have different teachings, you know. But yeah, ours is linked to the months as well. But ours because, you know, originally we came from England, you know, and they came originally from, you know, Egypt and Roman rule. So Romans, oh, don't hit me. Romans had, they believed, you know, multiple gods, so they fashioned all of theirs after, you know, gods from that era. Like, you know, I think mine was the water god and the mountain god or some craziness. Yeah, it's all, but it's been so obscured over this, you know, thousands and thousands of years. You know, but I think that's where it all bridged from originally, but I'm not really sure. Ah, don't attack me! Ah, don't attack me! You big meanies, go away. I should attack him back, but it's too close to dark. I gotta get back to my island. I can't put a torch on this raft yet. Yeah, you're right, Quark. Yeah, there is like there is something to that truth. Alright guys, I'm going to have to leave for the day. I'm going to come back in a little bit. We're going to take a quick intermission. And we're going to come back with some Don't Starve Together. I know, isn't that great? Wouldn't that be great? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing along. But we're going to have to take about a 10-minute break. And then come back with some Don't Starve Together. Thanks viewers. Thanks for watching. That's right. It is time for live Don't Starve Together. See you next time guys. Oh, you want to go for a walk, Dexter? All right, let me just get rid of these chat rats. Let's show them off real quick. Let me show you how many times I've died in this game so far. And don't starve together. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, let's see how good they do. We might come play that later tomorrow. Alright. Thanks guys for watching. See you later, chat rats. We'll be back soon. Metal crab, that'd be cool. Bye guys.